Hi guys, so this is going to be a highly requested video and it's iMovie for beginners. Now iMovie comes on most computers for free, however depending on the year you buy it and stuff like that, you may get a different version or also you may not even get it at all. To get iMovie you need to purchase iWork, which you can find in the App Store, and I think it's fairly inexpensive or affordable or whatever you want to call it, but iMovie is a great editing software for beginners and even mildly advanced individuals. I just recently got Final Cut and I'm still learning, and actually I like to edit most of my stuff on iMovie. So this is what iMovie looks like, and this is the icon. It looks kind of like a star. I'm sure many of you know that already, but this is just for beginners. So basically this is what your interface looks like. And up here is where all of your clips will end up, and to import you can click here on import, or what I like to do is just take a clip off of my desktop and just drag it into the timeline here. And bam, you have something to edit, and it will automatically update in here, so that's awesome. Now kind of about like the layout of this stuff, if you go here, this is your transitions, and you can click any of these. Now to add a transition you just simply click and drag to wherever you want it. It can't go in the middle of a clip unless you split it. But let me just show you really fast. What I like to do to split a clip is I find where I want to split it, right click, which if you have a trackpad you click with both fingers and go to split clip, and now you can add in a transition between those two.
It's absolutely amazing. It's so cheap.
Just like that. Okay, and then titles down here, click on that. There's a whole bunch of different titles. To add a title you just take one, whichever one you want, and you want to drag it until it's on top of the clip here, just like so. And then to make it longer, simply hold and drag to however long you need it. Double click on it, and then you can add whatever text you want. And there's some options with this. You can play around with the font, color, bold, everything like that. So now
It's dry, you're good to go.
you have text. Maps and backgrounds, I wouldn't really play too much with maps. It's kind of just like pre-made settings. Oops, I definitely just clicked something. But these are your backgrounds, and if you wanted to add a background to like a title or something like that, this is where you would find that. I like to stick to the solids, but you could do whatever you would like. So for instance, you would take one of the colors, drag it out here, and then you could add a title. So go back into titles, and you can add one over top of it, just like that. Okay, iTunes is where you can get music from your iTunes to add into your video. So let me just show for an example. If I grab a quick little clip, oops, I'm just going to decrease my sound. Just take that, and then when you play it, you can add sound to whatever you want. Sound effects are some built-in effects that actually come with iMovie. Like all of these little things. But you could just add, like if you have a pop-up or something like that. And don't mess with GarageBand. I never use it, and you probably never will either. Now, if you want to actually like mess with your sound, this version of iMovie makes it really easy. If you see these little sound bars here, you could just click and drag to make them louder or softer. And then also you have some options up here. Right, this one is just like coloring stuff. Don't mess with that unless you really know how to do it. Here is more coloring stuff. This is saturation, so you can increase the saturation. This is the cool tone or the warm tone. And then I wouldn't mess with this too much unless you know about that. Cropping, you can change it, like how big you want it. So if you want to crop it to like, say I wanted to crop it just to those sweaters, you just go crop to fill, change it, and then click the check mark. Okay, and then also you could do Ken burns, which basically you have two little boxes. You have a start and an end. So this is the start one, and then this is the end one, and you can change it to whatever you want. So then you click the check mark, and when you play it, it kind of like pans eventually over to the floor, which is what I told it to do, which is weird, but I'm going to go back to fit and click OK. And here you can also rotate your clip too if you wanted to do that. Here is if you have like a vlog or something and it's super shaky, you can try to stabilize it. I don't really play it too much with that. Here is the sound volume, which you can, mess with, but I like to just go back here and use the sound volume just like so, because it does the same thing. This one here is to reduce background noise. I probably wouldn't mess with that. Here is video effects and audio effects. So you can change the video effects, and here they are over here. You wanted X-ray video, you know, whatever you want to do. So those are kind of cool. And then audio effect, you can change the sound of your voice and stuff. So, you know, you could play around with these if you wanted to. This is just information about your clip. Now, if you wanted to change the speed of your clip, what you would do is right-click on your clip and go to Show Clip Trimmer. And then you'll see that now you can have this little button here, which is the speed. And you can change the speed from normal, slow, fast, or custom. You could reverse your entire clip. So we'll make it fast. You can do 2 times, 4 times, 8 times, or 20 times. Once you're done, you want to click this X here. You don't want to click there. You want to click Close Clip Trimmer. And now when you play, number one, it's fast, and also if you had sound, it'll be fast as well. Now, if you wanted to share your video, all you have to go over here to go to Share and go to File and go to Next and save this to your desktop as whatever you wanted to save it to. And then you could just go ahead and upload that to YouTube. So that's pretty much the basics of iMovie. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, or if you have any more questions, please let me know down below in a comment, and I will do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.